Welcome in, boys, to another episode of the La Liga Lounge. Me and Houston coming at you guys as always. Special guest with us here, Timbo. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good, Dan. Doing good. How you guys doing?
We're doing well. Timmy, you are probably our most coveted guest. How do you feel being like La Liga's 1A, correspondent contributor?
Well, hey, I'm glad to contribute wherever I can. I'm always happy to be on. It's always a good time when I'm on. Sometimes, we have a good time with it. Sometimes it might get a little out of hand, but hey, Josh got some good drops from last year, and we'll see if we keep rolling again this year. We'll see. You never know.
Some great drops. Timmy, as our first guest of the year, give us some thoughts on the season. Kevin, of course, didn't make any changes again. Doesn't really listen to the people. Same old shit. But what are you thinking of the season so far?
Honestly, it's been a good season. I think there's a lot of parity almost in our league, kind of like across the NFL, where there's a lot of, you have a really good week, you have an okay week, you have a really good week, you got an okay week. Some of us have been tortured with that really treacherous week, like me and Houston, but hey, when it comes down to it, you just got to power through, hit the waiver wire as best as possible, and just keep doing what you've been doing. It's been tough picking up guys because some of you guys are dropping some crazy money out there, but hey, keep spending that money. So then later on in the year, when I really need to pick up some people, I got the budget for it then.
Yeah, Timmy, I think you hit the nail on the head there with just keep doing what you're doing, man. It's fantasy. You can only control so little of it, right? You get no control of freaking fantasy. So just gotta make sure you put unless you're Kevin, I guess, the commissioner. But if you just keep putting a good team out there, eventually you're gonna get some W's. You already got two though. You already got 2 W's though, Timbo.
Yeah. It was a rough first week, but then hey, I came back. No one was expecting me to beat Ruben. Obviously, Houston really hating on my team so far this year. And that's part of the reason why he's been wrong 2 weeks in a row. Picking against me is not the best idea in the world.
Has he picked against you 2 weeks in a row?
Yeah, he picked against me 2 weeks in a row. So
that really wasn't intentional. I picked Max, right? It was Max, right? And then I went and I was like, Dan picked Ruben and won. I'm just gonna go on the Ruben train. I like his team.
That's right, Houston. Last week you picked a matchup of the week and you didn't even know who the matchup was. Yeah. You just knew the person that was you picked to win.
Right. So Timmy, I'm anti-Dion. I'm it's not personal. It's not personal.
No, I know it's not. I know it's not personal. Just it just seemed a little weird. You're coming after me when I had a low week. And then, I finally got a win, got zero love whatsoever, and then just got hated on again. I was like, all right, let's do this.
Timmy, one more question, and then we'll go into the rest of the schedule.
Oh, yeah.
We talked about it on the last podcast of how you get shit talked, and you actually, I can't think of a time you haven't played better or your team hasn't played better. What'd you do between these weeks here?
Well, between week 1 and week 2, there really wasn't a lot. Sometimes you just gotta trust your game plan, trust what was gonna happen for you. So that's really kind of what I rode with in week 2. I saw a lot of people trying to jump around, do a lot of different things. I stuck with what I knew, and it really panned out for me against Max there. And then this past week against Ruben, to be honest with you, I don't know if anyone noticed, I hit the waiver wire really hard after everyone spent a lot of money. I was only dropping $10 on a lot of people throughout the week, and I really kind of flipped my whole roster from what I needed to, what was available from what I was not getting any production out of. So I kind of flipped my roster there a little bit to be able to face against Houston or against Ruben. And the one really nice thing is when your defense drops 33 points, it really does help.
Talking like a true GM there. Timmy's looking scary here early in the season.
That was well said stuff. Yeah. All right, so moving along here, fellas. Moving along here, right? We're gonna just do a little recap of what happened last week, right, Hugh? So we're just gonna kind of run through the wins and losses last week. Tell you boys, what we're thinking of each and every one of you, because we want to talk about each and every one of you.
You can take, I dropped 50. Timmy, you said that was more than what you dropped?
Yeah, I think I had 51 something and you had 50 something. I beat you by a point and a half or something like that. So You definitely have lowest point total this year, but it's not by a lot.
Yeah. Forbes would have only beat one other person there, so good for him. Dan, next game I see 132, high scoring week in general for everybody here except me. You guys all took it from me, that's why. Next week I'll get 200. 132 and still lost. Dan Murphy just off with some dudes.
Dude, brutal matchup for me this week. Murphy puts up the #1 score of the week, and I got 132 behind him. It's a tough one.
And then
credit to Murphy though, really.
Yeah. Last week I made fun of Josh for having 3 Miami Dolphins, and I'm like, this isn't gonna last. And they put up 70, and each person is like one of the highest scoring players of their positions.
Dude, I'm looking at it now. Yeah, his top performers were all Dolphins, top 3 scores.
Yeah,
wild.
Dolphins are hot, dude. I don't know, man. I would try to just acquire all of them I could until Tua goes down. If hopefully
one of them goes, yeah. Nuts. Eric is 2-0 since this trade with you.
Yeah,
that we were saying you won.
I still think I did win it, Hughes. I'll tell you why. Because Mike Williams tore his ACL, and because Cooper Kupp's coming back, and I got Mark Andrews for the rest of the year.
You get who's the Keenan from that?
No, I got Mark Andrews.
Who did you give up? You give up
Mike Williams and Puka Nacua.
Give up. Okay. Oh, and Mike got hurt.
Yeah,
Mike got hurt. Yeah,
and Puka did nothing last week.
Yeah, and Puka had a rough
Cooper
week.
comes back soon too.
Yeah, but he bought 2 wins, bro. He bought 2 wins, so it's like
2 wins. It's all you need.
Yeah,
one more than I got.
Because both guys went off the last 2 weeks.
Max had a sneaky good 0-2, got his first dub. A sneaky good W. Yeah, Kenneth Walker, Debo, Philly D. His kicker got 18. Jeez. Anthony didn't play some guys because he's out having a good time.
Yeah, he did get a little help from Anthony.
If he played the A-Chain or whoever he picked up, he got 49 points. He would have replaced Aaron Jones, I'm guessing, right? If he saw he was out, and he would have actually had the highest scoring points. He would have had 154.
Yeah.
How many people put A-Chain on their starting roster?
That's what I was just gonna say.
He didn't. His other starting running back was hurt.
He could have put in Devin Singletary, but Anthony has 3 RBs, projected 0 points this week.
Would have put 4 one of those 2 guys in.
Jeez, Pete, Anthony's got a rough team.
Jeez.
his running backs are in rough shape.
Come at me, Anthony. Tell me what you got. See, got any good receivers?
Yeah, for real.
I'll trade you Cooper. Give me Cooper. Come throw something at me. Anyways, last game I got Timmy. Timmy just getting pissed and slapping Ruben. Good win, Tim. Good win.
Timmy, did you squeak that one out on like Sunday night, Monday night?
I did come down to Monday because he had Mike Evans going, but I had Swift and
Swift, Sunday night.
Yeah, I had Swift going Sunday, and can't remember who else I had going Sunday, but they kind of popped off for me.
On a side note,
it was Chase. It was Chase because I wasn't expecting crap from him again, and he ended up having a little bounce
and
back.
Joe Burrow too, unless he didn't play.
I played golf last week, actually. Golf was a big pickup, and you got me 18 points. Good streak,
Yeah, it's not bad. On a side note, what do you guys think of the Monday double slate? I like it. I wish it was a little farther spread apart. I wish it's like 6:30, 6:45, and then like an 8:30.
That'd be tough for West Coast people though, that early. But I do hear you. It would be nice. It would be nice. You're the West Coast. Hey, let's move it along here, boys. We got a blockbuster trade that I didn't even know went down until I got on for the pre-show of this.
This is about me.
But
this is me.
Blockbuster trade between Houston and Forbes. Houston, why don't you just talk about this since it's your freaking trade, man?
Well, like I talked a lot on this podcast already. First I want to address the elephant in the room. Kevin said on our group meet chat, collusion vetoing it.
I didn't even see that.
Trade has not gone through yet. This was not collusion. I will show you my Verizon receipts. Text messaging with the Forbes. There was none. He gave me the offer. Trade is I traded Nico Collins and Jerome Ford.
Yep.
Running back of Browns for Josh Allen. We both had to drop a player on our rosters, but that was the trade. he needs running backs. He has one running back that is actually a starter on his roster. I have a lot of running backs. I need my quarterback, Anthony Richardson, getting hurt. I think if my players stay healthy for him and Kareem Hunt doesn't intrude on him, Tank Dell doesn't take over, and they stay healthy, I think Forbes might win it.
Tank Dell's taking over.
Yeah. But with Anthony Richardson being a runner and can get hurt again, I need a quarterback that can put up points. I can play matchup with them, if Richardson's playing like the Cardinals. But I like my trade. I think it was good for both teams. And it was a blockbuster trade. I feel like I'm always part of this. You and me, Dan, we're always part of these.
Yeah, we do lead the way on the trades, Hughes. We do lead the trades we lead the way there.
Not many
people I don't know, Hughes. I kind of think Forbes got the better of you in this trade. I get that Jerome Ford could lose touches to Hunt. I get that Tank Dell is on the rise. Nico had a bad week last week too. I was looking at it, was not great. But I don't know. The Houston offense, I think, is a little bit better than advertised. I'm kind of liking Forbes because quarterback, I just think is like one of the least important, if not the least important one to have a stud at.
I still have four RB1s on my roster.
I know you do. I know you're still
loaded.
That's
the only thing where I'm like, I had Chubb and I bought. What did I waste? $215.
Yeah, I tried
my money on Jerome.
I tried to snake one of those RBs from you too, Houston, but you shut me down.
I think that's the biggest part of this entire trade of why I think Forbes wins it is Houston gave up half of his budget for this guy he traded away a week later. So
you ain't wrong, Timmy. You ain't wrong.
That is a factor. That is definitely a factor.
Keeps me up at night. Time's good.
I bet you could have got him for like 50.
Josh, make sure we revisit this in like
50 would have still outbid me.
Yeah. What do we got next? Lock of the week. Fuck.
I was just looking at lock of the week. Yeah.
Hey, Timmy reminded us, but I'm 0-2. Pick Max and then Ruben. They both lost to Timmy.
And I'm 2-0. And I'm 2-0, boys. I got Max last week, and I had, I think, Ruben the week before.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Dan, who you got? I don't even know who I have right now.
I know. I honestly, I don't think either Houston or I has looked at the schedule upcoming this week. So it's gonna be a real, by the seat of our pants type of lock of the week here, boys. But there's no better way to do it. There's really no better way to do it.
You go with your gut.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Josh. I'm gonna go with the Miami hitter. I'm gonna jump on the Dolphin train. Fins up. Fins up. They're playing Buffalo. I'm assuming the over-under on that game's high. So Buffalo goes up. They'll be throwing it. Yeah, I like Josh to go out and get some points. Sorry, Dan.
All right. Hey. Well, why are you sorry to me? I don't care if Josh gets points. I'm not playing Josh.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm playing Eric. And I'm looking at week 5 matchups. Holy shit.
Dan just shit his pants.
Wow, I gotta relook at everything now. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, that's a fair lock of the week, Hughes. Honestly. He's 3-0. I'm 0-3. I don't blame you.
Well, still all points first.
Yeah, the projected points is still pretty close though, Josh. Actually, I just noticed.
Hey Dan, you never know. Blind squirrel's got to find a nut in there,
Dude, I'm due. Yeah, I can say I'm due for one. You know what I mean?
I don't know why they have Altwell with 11 projected points, but
Atwell's kind of a little stud, dude. He's been doing pretty good. He's gonna stick in my starting roster, I think, for a little while.
You better hope Amon St. Brown goes off for 2 tutties tomorrow.
That would be cool.
Who you got lock of the week?
Oh, okay. My lock of the week.
Come on, Huey.
It's gonna be. Wait. So can we do repeat locks, Hughes? Can I go back to Ruben?
Oh, we never established this rule.
I know.
And we got to defer to Josh. Can we go? Well, we would run out. Well, how many weeks?
Okay, we would run out eventually. I'm gonna switch it anyways. I'm gonna go with my lock of the week is Timbo. I'm gonna put Timbo down as my lock of the week. He's going up against Forbes. Forbes did just get himself some Josh Allen. Or wait, no, he just got rid of himself some Josh Allen.
He's playing Purdy now.
Yeah.
He's playing Purdy?
Against the Cardinals, though.
Yeah, Forbes got Purdy.
Yeah.
Forbes usually doesn't set his roster till like the moment before, though.
I know Forbes does some wild. Forbes has a really wild managing strategy that really has never really worked out for him, and I don't think it's gonna work out this week either. So
yeah,
so give me Timbo
it
for the
seemed like he had a
lock.
decent draft, and then you never know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Timbo's my lock. Lock it in because that's my lock of the week. Hughes. Timbo, should we get a lock of the week from Timbo? Just get a random one from Timbo?
Lock the
Yeah.
week from you.
Yeah. Who do you got?
All right. I haven't even looked at all.
Yeah, welcome to what we just did.
I don't even have a way of looking. So
Oh,
me
yeah.
off some matchups here, and I'll throw something out.
All right.
PSA, if you are a guest on the podcast, please get on your fucking computer so you can look at your fucking phone.
Timmy, you got Josh versus me. Whose shiatsu happens?
Murphy
versus Eric.
Let me take it. We got
Murphy
versus Eric.
I'm definitely going Burf.
Ooh, he wants to go Burf that early?
Yeah.
It's not a bad move. Murph's on the rise. He just dropped the most points of the week last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which will come down a little bit, but Puka Nakua is not going to do it for Eric this week. So
That's a good one. That's a good one, Timbo. I like it. All right, let's move it on a little bit here, boys. We got a pretty big Lions game coming up here. I mean, the fucking Lions are kind of fucking killing it. Or at least last week they did. The defense looked great against the Falcons. 20-6, I think the final was. You know, offense was just mad, but the defense looked really, really good. I also thought the Falcons had kind of a weird game plan in that game, but that's kind of besides the point there. But Hughes, big game coming up with the Green Bay Packers tomorrow. We're recording this on Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. You guys will probably listen to this on Sunday.
I hope Josh can get this out before the game. That'd be huge.
Yeah. Well, they'll be able to verify if we got it right or wrong. So Hughes, Lions versus Packers in Green Bay. Jordan Love, the new man at the helm in Green Bay. Got a pretty nice defense over there.
He did the little thing to the Lambeau last week, and the crowd's the first time they maybe accepted him as the new guy quarterback in Green Bay. I think we got Detroit -1.5. Detroit over under 46.5 maybe. I like Detroit. As you guys know, I'm not hot on the team. Ford family needs to sell. But no, I think Detroit wins in a kickoff in a field goal, no time remaining.
Yeah, I'm surprised to hear you going Detroit here, Hughes, with how down you've been on them this year.
Yeah,
man.
I think Amon puts up 2 touchdowns too, which will be good for Dan.
That'd be great for me. Yeah, I'd appreciate that for sure.
Yeah, I think Amon's gonna go make a statement to Justin Jefferson and Jamar and say, "I am here." He's gonna get 150, 2 touchdowns.
Wow, good. I'm gonna go with Detroit as well, Hughes. I think they're a solid team right now, and they're getting some guys back. They're getting Taylor Decker back. I think they're getting David Montgomery back too, which would be helpful.
That's a big one.
They're trending upwards though, from what I've been seeing. So I'm gonna go with the Lions. I think it's probably more it's probably gonna be a close game, but I could see the Lions winning by 10. But I'm gonna go with 4-point game, 5-point game, somewhere in there. I think it'll be a little bit more than a field goal.
Green Bay could be getting Aaron Jones back, and then Detroit still to be determined if Aaron Jones and Monty come back for both teams.
Yeah, but things are looking good for Montgomery for sure. I think Aaron. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about Aaron Jones, but it should be a good game, man. Thursday night, it'll be fun to watch it on Thursday night. I was actually supposed to go to this game, but then I didn't, so that was kind of a bummer. But
how were you about to go to this game, and now you aren't?
Yeah, I made a friend up here at the golf course up north, and she lived in Wisconsin, and she invited me to go with her. And then
sounds hot.
Now I know how you're not going. That's okay. We're good.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Anyways, that fell through. So unfortunately, I can't go. I was pretty excited. I was like, man, I get to go to Lambeau Field. That'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I know.
I've been once.
I've never been.
Good time. It's pretty cool. It's like in a neighborhood. It's kind of weird.
That would be wild.
Cool. It's kind of cool.
All right, gentlemen. Well, I think. Oh wait, Timbo, what are your thoughts on the Lions here? I feel like you haven't given much thoughts here.
Honestly, with the Lions, I feel like they've been doing all right this year. I'm a little questionable on some of the things that like some some of the attacks that they've given through some of these games. Like Seattle, they went really conservative. I didn't like that at all, to be honest with you. So I'm a little worried that they may try to do that again at some point during the year, and it's going to cost them a few games there. Looking at this game though against the Packers at Lambeau, Thursday night, short week. They just dominated Atlanta's offense. All day on Sunday. Like I feel like they're going to try to run that high out onto Lambeau. The Packers are going to swing early, and I think they're going to come back and win by 1. I have the Lions winning by 1. I'm thinking like a 27-26 game, like very, very close. I don't know if they cover. Like that's the thing is like I think they win, but I don't know if they cover that.
They're not going to cover their 1.5 points.
I don't know if they cover that 1.
He called it by 1, man. He called it by 1. He's called it.
It's like, look, yeah, they're not going to cover that.
He's
If you win, it's like a pick 'em. But Tim's like, not a pick 'em. Nope.
No.
So I do pick them with my family, and I pick the Packers because I don't think the Lions are going to cover the 1.5, but I think they're going to win still. So that's where we're at with it.
Do you know how small that gap is?
Yeah, I understand.
And mine is 17. It's like, they're not going to cover, but they're going to win.
Timbo, you have irrational confidence sometimes. I freaking love it, brother.
Hey,
I love it.
Come talk to me. Come talk to me later in the season when you guys probably have me back on, when we can recap on how I was right on this game. And if not, hey, I'll eat my words, and that is.
I'm gonna go bet the correct score of every like Lions Packers, Lions winning by exactly 1 point, and just bet every single one and put like $2 on each.
I'd probably win some money one day. Maybe not Thursday, but I'm calling it on Thursday.
All right, we're looking forward to it. Tim,
Yes,
welcome
sir.
to it. Thanks for joining. That was a fun time.
Yeah, absolutely. Always great having me. It's always great being on here. Always great being with you guys. And anytime you want me, just let me know. There's your drop, boys.
Tim, you want to fire off our send off here? Fire off.
Oh, FTC.
FTC. Yeah.
FTC.
All right, boys. We'll catch you next week.